Good morning, champions. Do you know what the most valuable real estate in the world is? It's not the oil fields of the Middle East. It's not the gold mines of Africa. It's not the stock markets of New York. The most valuable real estate is right here, your mind. Because everything you will ever achieve, every success, every breakthrough, every dream starts with what's in your mind. But here's the problem: many people wake up every morning and allow negativity to take control of their mind. They wake up tired, frustrated, worried about problems that haven't even happened yet. But today, I came to tell you, you must wake up positive, because the way you wake up determines how you show up, and how you show up determines what you grow up into. Today, I want to give you 3 powerful reasons why waking up positive will change your life forever. Point 1, the morning mindset determines the day's outcome. Let me ask you a question. How do you start your mornings? Do you hit the snooze button 5 times? Do you scroll social media, filling your mind with distractions? Or do you wake up and command your day? Success begins the moment you open your eyes. When you wake up, you are given a gift, a fresh 24 hours. What you do with it is up to you. If you start your morning with complaints, the day will give you more things to complain about. If you start your morning with gratitude, the day will bring you more reasons to be grateful. So when you wake up tomorrow, say, today is my day. I am blessed. I am strong. I am ready. Because your words shape your world. Point 2 on your mind is the engine, and positivity is the fuel. Let me tell you something: a car without fuel cannot move. A plane without fuel cannot take off. And a mind without positive energy cannot succeed. Your mind is your greatest asset, but it must be fueled with the right thoughts. Negativity is like poison. It weakens your power. But positivity is like fire. It ignites your potential. Let me prove it to you. Scientists say that when you think positive thoughts, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel good, think clearer, and perform better. That's why you must protect your mind from negative influences. Stay away from negative people. Stop feeding on bad news early in the morning. Fill your mind with ideas that lift you up. Because when your mind is positive, your results will be powerful. Point 3, the power of expectation. Expectation is the key to manifestation. The reason some people wake up and experience the same problems every day is because they expect the same problems every day. Let me ask you, what are you expecting? Are you expecting problems, or are you expecting solutions? Are you expecting setbacks, or are you expecting opportunities? Are you expecting failure, or are you expecting success? What you expect, you attract. If you wake up expecting the worst, don't be surprised when it comes knocking at your door. But if you wake up expecting favor, expecting blessings, expecting open doors, your life will shift to match your expectation. Conclusion: take charge of your mornings. So, my friends, the challenge is simple. Take charge of your mornings. Wake up with gratitude. Fill your mind with positive energy. Expect the best every single day. Because the way you wake up will determine the way you rise up. I declare over you today, you will wake up with power, with vision, with purpose. No more negativity. No more fear. No more doubt. This is your time to wake up positive and step into greatness. 7K points from the speech. Your mind is the most valuable real estate. Guard it well. Your mind is the most valuable real estate. Guard it well. Think about it. Everything you will ever accomplish, every dream you will ever bring to life, every breakthrough you will ever experience, it all starts in your mind. The greatest wars are not fought on battlefields. They are fought in the mind. And the most dangerous enemy is not the one outside. It's the one whispering doubts inside your head. If you don't take control of your thoughts, something else will. If you allow fear, doubt, and negativity to rent space in your mind, don't be surprised when failure starts living in your life. You must guard your mind like a fortress. You wouldn't leave the front door of your house open for thieves to walk in. So why leave your mind open for negativity to take over? It's time to evict every negative thought that's been living rent free in your head and make room for power, for vision, for greatness. The way you wake up determines how you show up in life. Some people wake up dragging their feet, already defeated before the day even starts. Others wake up like warriors, ready to take charge of their destiny. Which one are you? Because the way you start the race determines how strong you will finish it. If you wake up dreading the day will match your expectation and bring you more reasons to feel drained. But if you wake up with power, purpose, and expectation, life will respond to that energy. Look at successful people. They don't wake up in reaction mode. They wake up in command mode. They don't wait for life to tell them how to feel. They tell life how it's going to go. When you wake up, don't wait for motivation to find you. Create it. Speak over your day. Set the tone. If you expect a powerful day, power will find you. Morning mindset sets the tone for your entire day. Your morning is like the foundation of a building. If the foundation is weak, the whole structure collapses. If the morning starts with stress, negativity, and complaints, don't be shocked when the rest of your day follows the same pattern. The secret of high achievers is that they don't let circumstances dictate their mood. They dictate their mood and circumstances adjust. You can either be the thermostat or the thermometer. A thermometer reacts to the environment. It rises and falls based on what's happening around it. But a thermostat sets the temperature. It dictates the atmosphere. Be the thermostat of your life. Positive words create a positive reality. Speak power over your day. Words are not just sounds, they are seeds. Whatever you plant in the morning, you will harvest by night. If you wake up saying, today is going to be a tough day, guess what? It will be. If you wake up saying, nothing good ever happens to me, then you've just programmed your brain to prove yourself right. But if you wake up saying, I am strong, I am blessed, I am unstoppable, your mind will search for evidence to support those words. Scientists have proven that when you speak positive affirmations, your brain releases chemicals that boost confidence, energy, and clarity. So stop cursing your own day before it begins. Speak life into it. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror and declare, today, I will win. Today, I will rise. Today, I will step into my greatness. Negativity is poison, and positivity is fuel. Choose wisely. Imagine you have two wolves inside you. One represents fear, doubt, and negativity. The other represents faith, confidence, and strength. Which one will win? The one you feed. Some people wake up and immediately start feeding the wrong wolf, listening to bad news, complaining about problems, drowning in self-doubt. Then they wonder why they feel weak. But champions wake up and feed the right wolf. They consume inspiration. They focus on solutions. They fuel themselves with the right energy. You wouldn't put dirty water into a sports car and expect it to run at full speed. So why put toxic thoughts into your mind and expect to perform at your best? What you feed your mind determines what you produce in life. You cannot grow a garden of success if you keep planting seeds of failure. You cannot build confidence if you keep surrounding yourself with doubt. Whatever enters your mind in the morning will shape your entire day. If you start with negativity, you will carry that energy into every conversation, every decision, and every challenge. But if you start with positivity, you become unstoppable. It's like a phone battery. If you charge it with negative energy, it won't last long. But if you charge it with the right power, you can go all day without losing your spark. Stay away from negativity. Protect your mental environment. You can't expect a positive life while constantly entertaining negative influences. Your mind is like a garden, and whatever you allow to enter will grow. If you allow toxic people, toxic news, and toxic habits into your space, you will produce toxic results. But if you surround yourself with inspiration, wisdom, and growth, your life will flourish. Some people drain your energy the moment you talk to them. Others fill you with power. Choose wisely. If someone is always bringing negativity into your life, love them from a distance. If something is always stealing your joy, cut it off. Protect your peace like a bodyguard at the gate of your destiny. Expectation is the key to manifestation. Expect great things. Life will only give you what you expect from it. If you expect struggle, you will find struggle. If you expect breakthroughs, you will find breakthroughs. Expectation is like a magnet. It pulls opportunities, resources, and solutions towards you. Have you ever noticed how people who always say, "Bad things always happen to me," keep experiencing more bad things? And those who say, "I always find a way to win," keep winning? It's not magic. It's mindset. The energy you put out is the energy that returns to you. So, what are you expecting? Wake up expecting favor. Wake up expecting progress. Wake up expecting open doors. Because when you raise your expectation, life will rise to meet it. Your energy attracts your experiences. Wake up expecting favor. Every morning, you are sending out signals into the universe, and life responds accordingly. If you wake up dreading the day, you will attract more reasons to feel drained. But if you wake up declaring victory, you will find more victories. Look at athletes before a big game. They don't step onto the field doubting themselves. They walk with confidence. They move with energy. They speak like champions before they even start playing. That's the mindset you need in life. Walk into every day like a champion. Talk like a winner before you even step onto the battlefield. Because the way you carry yourself determines the way life treats you. Success starts with the decision to take charge of your mornings. You don't need a perfect life to have a powerful day. You just need the right mindset. Life will not always be easy. Challenges will come. But the secret of winners is that they don't wait for perfect conditions to feel powerful. They create power from within. And that power starts the moment you wake up. The way you wake up determines how you show up in life. The way you wake up determines how you show up in life. Every single morning, life hands you a blank check called 24 hours, and what you do with it is up to you. Some people wake up as if they lost a battle in their sleep, dragging themselves out of bed, dreading the day before it even begins. Others wake up like warriors, ready to take control of their destiny. The difference isn't luck, it isn't circumstances, and it definitely isn't genetics. It's mindset. The energy you start your morning with is the energy that follows you throughout the day. It's like setting the temperature of a room. Once you set it, everything in that space adjusts to match it. If you wake up filled with doubt, frustration, and negativity, your day will be a reflection of that. But if you wake up with power, clarity, and expectation, life will rise to match your energy. Think about an athlete before a championship game. Do you see them waking up late, dragging their feet, or filling their mind with excuses? Never. They wake up sharp. They wake up focused. They wake up speaking victory before they even step onto the field. Because they understand one thing: the way you enter the game determines how you play the game. The way you step into your morning determines how you move through your day. You can't expect to dominate your life if you start every morning feeling defeated. Imagine two people waking up in the same city, in the same conditions, but with two different attitudes. One wakes up saying, "Another long day. I'm so tired. Why does life have to be this hard?" The other wakes up saying, "Today is another opportunity to grow. I am ready for anything that comes my way." Now, both will walk into challenges. Both will face obstacles. But one will be drained before they even begin, and the other will rise to the occasion. Not because life treats them differently, but because their mindset makes the difference. Your attitude is the paintbrush of your reality. The colors you choose in the morning will shade the rest of your day. Look at the most successful people in history: leaders, innovators, visionaries. They all have one thing in common: they wake up with purpose. They don't allow the weight of yesterday to dictate the possibilities of today. They understand that each new morning is an invitation to rewrite their story. They don't wait for motivation, they create it. They don't let circumstances control their emotions. They control their emotions and shift their circumstances. That's why they win. That's why they succeed. Because they wake up with the mindset of a champion, not the mindset of a victim. Think about a person running a marathon. The moment the starting gun goes off, they have a decision to make: start with confidence or start with doubt. If they hesitate, if they let fear take over, they have already lost before they even begin. But if they take off with purpose, with strength, with belief, they set the tone for the entire race. Life is the same way. The way you start your morning is the starting gun for your entire day. If you start slow, weak, and unfocused, you will struggle to keep up. But if you start with momentum, power, and drive, you will finish strong. Some people say, "But I'm not a morning person." That is not an excuse, it's a mindset. Nobody is born a morning person. Nobody is born disciplined, focused, or motivated. It is a decision, and that decision must be made daily. It's not about waking up early, it's about waking up right. It's about waking up with intention. It's about waking up with a fire inside you that says, "Today, I will show up as my best self, no matter what comes my way." Have you ever noticed how some people attract opportunities while others seem to always struggle? It's not that life is unfair. It's that some people wake up expecting victory while others wake up expecting problems. Your expectation shapes your experience. If you wake up expecting struggle, struggle will find you. But if you wake up expecting solutions, solutions will come looking for you. Energy is contagious. When you wake up with power, you walk differently, you talk differently, you carry yourself with confidence, and the world responds to that energy. Think about a business owner pitching an idea to investors. If they walk into the meeting with doubt, with fear, with uncertainty, no one will invest in them. But if they walk in with passion, clarity, and belief, people will buy into their vision. Why? Because the way they show up determines how people receive them. The same applies to you. Every morning is a pitch meeting between you and your destiny. How you present yourself, how you carry yourself, how you speak to yourself in those first moments of the day will decide whether you attract success or push it away. Even science proves this. Studies show that the first thoughts you have in the morning set the neurological pathways for the rest of the day. If you wake up thinking stress, your body releases stress hormones. If you wake up thinking strength, your body releases energy, boosting chemicals. You are literally programming yourself for success or failure the moment your feet touch the ground. So, why not program yourself for power? You don't have control over everything that happens in life, but you do have control over how you start your day. You may not be able to change the weather, but you can change the atmosphere inside your mind. You may not be able to control every challenge, but you can control the mindset you bring to those challenges. And that is what makes all the difference. Some people live their entire lives waiting for the right circumstances before they show up as their best selves. But champions understand that the right circumstances don't create the right mindset. The right mindset creates the right circumstances. You have the power to wake up and choose who you will be today. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. You can either wake up as a spectator in your own life, watching things happen to you, or you can wake up as the main character, making things happen for you. The choice is yours. Morning mindset sets the tone for your entire day. The moment your eyes open in the morning, you are given the most powerful gift. Another day, another chance, another opportunity to build, to grow, to move closer to your vision. But here's the truth. How you start your morning determines how your entire day will unfold. Your morning is not just a routine. It is the foundation of your mindset, your energy, and your results. The thoughts you think, the words you speak, and the actions you take in the first moments of the day create a ripple effect that influences every interaction, every decision, and every experience that follows. Think about a musician tuning their instrument before a concert. If they start playing without tuning it, the entire performance will be off, no matter how skilled they are. Your morning is the same. It is your tuning session before the symphony of your day begins. If you start in chaos, rushing, stressed, and reactive, your entire day will feel like noise. But if you start with clarity, focus, and power, your day will flow in harmony. Successful people understand this. They don't wake up in reaction mode. They wake up in command mode. They don't allow their mornings to be dictated by emails, messages, or external pressures. Instead, they take control of their mindset before anything else has the chance to. They prime themselves for victory before the world even wakes up. It's not about waking up early. It's about waking up with intention. It's about deciding before your feet even touch the ground that you are going to lead the day instead of letting the day lead you. Imagine two people waking up in the same city at the same time, facing the same challenges. One wakes up, grabs their phone, scrolls through bad news, complains about the weather, and starts the day already feeling drained. The other wakes up, stretches, breathes deeply, and declares, "Today is going to be a powerful day." The first person walks out the door expecting problems, and sure enough, they find them. The second person walks out expecting opportunities, and sure enough, they find them. The difference isn't luck, it's mindset. Your morning mindset is a magnet, pulling experiences towards you that match your energy. Your brain is like a GPS. If you start the morning by programming it with stress, complaints, and fear, guess where it will take you? Straight to more problems, more struggles, and more frustration. But if you program it with confidence, gratitude, and power, it will guide you towards solutions, opportunities, and breakthroughs. The destination of your day is set by the first thoughts you think in the morning. You don't just wake up and hope for a good day. You wake up and create a good day. Think about a professional athlete before a big game. Do they wake up doubting themselves, dragging their feet, saying, "I hope today isn't too hard"? No. They wake up with focus, with intensity, with purpose. They fuel their body, train their mind, and step onto the field like they already own it. Life is the same way. If you wake up feeling defeated before the day even begins, you've already lost. But if you wake up like a champion, speaking power, moving with confidence, and setting a winning tone, the day will unfold in your favor. Most people think success is about luck, talent, or circumstances. But real success is about consistency. It's about setting the right mindset every single morning so that, over time, greatness becomes your default. You don't wake up powerful once and expect life to change. You wake up powerful every day until power becomes a part of who you are. You don't wait for motivation to find you. You create it. Imagine you're the captain of a ship. Every morning, you have the choice to steer your ship towards success or towards disaster. If you wake up aimlessly, drifting wherever the waves take you, you will end up lost, exhausted, and frustrated. But if you wake up with direction, setting your sights on where you want to go, nothing can stop you. Even if storms come, even if the waves try to push you off course, you keep steering because your mind is already set on the destination. Some people say, "But I'm not a morning person." That is not an excuse. It is a decision. Nobody is born with a perfect morning mindset. It is built. It is trained. It is developed through discipline and repetition. You don't have to love waking up early, but you do have to love waking up with purpose. You don't have to enjoy mornings, but you do have to master them. Because how you handle your mornings is how you handle your life. Think about a business owner launching a new product. If they start the day scattered, confused, doubting their abilities, what kind of results will they get? But if they start the day focused, determined, and energized, they will attract clients, close deals, and expand their vision. The same principle applies to your life. If you want a successful day, it starts with a successful mindset. Even science proves this. Studies show that the first 20 minutes after waking up are the most important for programming your subconscious mind. If you fill those 20 minutes with fear, stress, and distraction, your brain will carry that energy throughout the day. But if you fill those 20 minutes with power, focus, and clarity, your brain will lock onto that energy and guide you towards success. You don't have control over everything that happens in your day, but you do have control over how you start it. You may not be able to change the weather, but you can change your inner atmosphere. You may not be able to control traffic, delays, or challenges, but you can control your response to them. And that response is shaped by the mindset you set in the morning. Your morning is the foundation of your success. If the foundation is weak, the entire structure will collapse. But if the foundation is strong, nothing can shake you. Champions don't wake up waiting to see how they feel. They wake up deciding how they will feel. They don't wake up reacting to life. They wake up directing life. That is the difference between those who struggle and those who rise. That is the difference between average and extraordinary. That is the difference between wishing for success and creating success. Positive words create a positive reality. Speak power over your day. The words you speak have the power to shape your reality. Every time you open your mouth, you are either planting seeds of greatness or seeds of failure. Your words are not just sounds. They are commands that your mind, your body, and even the world around you respond to. If you wake up speaking negativity, you are setting yourself up for a day filled with struggle. But if you wake up speaking power, you are programming yourself for success. Think about a farmer. If thorns, he cannot expect roses to grow. If he sows weeds, he cannot expect to harvest golden wheat. In the same way, the words you speak are the seeds you plant in your life. If you constantly say, "I am tired," "Life is hard," "Nothing ever works for me," you are watering a future filled with exhaustion, struggle, and failure. But if you declare, "I am strong, I am focused," today will be a day of victory. You are preparing the soil of your life for success. Words are energy, and energy multiplies. Have you ever noticed how a single negative sentence can ruin your mood? Someone says, "You look exhausted," and suddenly you start feeling exhausted. Someone tells you, "This is going to be a difficult day," and your brain immediately starts looking for difficulties. The words you allow into your mind, whether they come from yourself or others, set the tone for your experience. This is why you must become intentional with your speech. Stop waiting for the world to encourage you. Encourage yourself. Stop expecting life to affirm you. Affirm yourself. Great leaders, champions, and world changers don't allow their words to betray their destiny. They don't speak defeat even when they face challenges. They don't say, "I can't," even when things seem impossible. Instead, they say, "I will find a way." They don't say, "I'm not good enough." They say, "I am prepared, and I will rise to the occasion." They don't wait for the world to tell them they are great. They tell themselves until the world has no choice but to believe it. Think about an athlete in the final moments of a championship game. The score is tied. The pressure is heavy. What do? Do they stand there saying, "I hope I don't miss this shot," or "What if I fail?" No. They silence the doubt and declare, "I was made for this moment." And because they believe it, they perform like it. They understand that words create reality. Now, look at your own life. How often do you sabotage yourself with your own words? How often do you wake up saying, "I don't feel like getting up. Instead of this is another day to win"? How often do you say, "I'm stuck," instead of, "I'm learning and growing"? How often do you say, "I have to," instead of "I get to"? These small shifts in language make a massive difference. They transform obligation into opportunity. They turn resistance into motivation. Imagine two people working at the same job, doing the same work with the same responsibilities. One says, "I hate my job. This is exhausting." The other says, "I am grateful for this opportunity to develop my skills." Guess what happens? The first person will drag themselves through the day, counting the minutes until it ends, missing every chance for growth and advancement. The second person will approach their work with energy and focus, learning more, improving faster, and attracting new opportunities. Same environment, different words, completely different results. Your mind listens to your mouth. When you say, "I can't," your mind stops looking for solutions. When you say, "I am not enough," your confidence crumbles. But when you say, "I am capable," your mind starts unlocking doors. When you say, "I will make this happen," your brain shifts into problem-solving mode. You are either fueling your future or burning it down with the words you speak every day. Words are not just about motivation. They shape your actions. If a student tells themselves, "I'm bad at math," their brain stops putting in effort. But if they say, "I can figure this out," their mind stays engaged and keeps learning. If an entrepreneur keeps saying, "Business is tough, I'll never succeed," their mind will find reasons to give up. But if they say, "I am learning the skills to succeed," they will push through obstacles and find new strategies. Even your body responds to your words. Have you ever noticed that when someone says, "You look sick," you suddenly start feeling sick? That's because your body follows the instructions you give it. When you say, "I am tired," you feel more drained. But when you say, "I am energized," your body listens and starts generating more energy. This is not just psychology, it is physiology. Science confirms that positive words release chemicals in your brain that boost motivation, focus, and resilience. The most powerful warriors are not just strong in their actions, they are strong in their words. They declare victory before they even see it. They call things into existence before they happen. They don't say, "I hope I succeed." They say, "Success is already mine. I just have to step into it." They don't say, "I'm waiting for a breakthrough." They say, "I am creating my breakthrough." Look at the most inspiring figures in history. They spoke power. They spoke vision. They spoke courage. They didn't just describe reality, they shaped it. They didn't allow their current situation to dictate their words. Instead, they used their words to dictate their future. Your words are your weapon, your tool, your secret advantage. Use them wisely. Stop speaking what you don't want and start declaring what you do want. Stop focusing on the struggle and start speaking about the solutions. Stop complaining about the mountain and start declaring your ability to climb it. You are not powerless. You are not stuck. You are not defeated. You have the ability to shift everything in your life, starting with the words you choose. If you can change your language, you can change your reality. If you can change what comes out of your mouth, you can change what happens in your life. Speak power, speak strength, speak victory, speak life, and life will respond to you. Negativity is poison, and positivity is fuel. Choose wisely. Negativity is poison, and positivity is fuel. Choose wisely. Every single day you are making a choice. Whether you realize it or not, you are either drinking poison or fueling your fire. You are either feeding your mind with toxic thoughts that drag you down, or you are filling your spirit with the kind of energy that pushes you forward. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is not just talent, resources, or circumstances. It is mindset. It is the ability to wake up and choose the thoughts that will empower rather than destroy. Imagine waking up every morning and drinking a glass of poison. You wouldn't do it, would you? You wouldn't knowingly consume something that weakens your body, drains your energy, and destroys your potential. But that is exactly what people do when they allow negativity to take over their minds. Every complaint, every doubt, every excuse. It's another drop of poison in your system. And the more you drink it, the weaker you become. Before you know it, your passion fades, your energy disappears, and your dreams start slipping through your fingers. On the other hand, think of someone who treats positivity like fuel. They wake up and fill their mind with power. They speak words of strength. They remind themselves of their vision. They focus on gratitude instead of complaining, on solutions instead of problems. Every positive thought they think, every uplifting word they speak, every empowering action they take, it's another drop of fuel in their engine. And because they keep fueling themselves with the right mindset, they keep moving forward, no matter what life throws at them. Look around you. Every successful person you admire has faced obstacles. They have been knocked down, rejected, doubted, and criticized, but they did not drink the poison. They refused to let negativity define their story. They chose to see setbacks as setups for comebacks. They chose to see failure as feedback, not finality. They chose to keep going when others quit. Why? Because they understood the power of focus. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't plant good seeds, weeds will take over. Negativity is like weeds. It grows on its own without effort. If you don't actively remove it, it will spread, choking out every bit of potential you have. But positivity, that requires intention. You have to plant it, water it, nurture it daily. You have to make a conscious decision every morning to reject the negative and embrace the powerful. Think about two people facing the same challenge. One sees it as an excuse to give up. The other sees it as an opportunity to grow. One says, "Why does this always happen to me?" The other says, "What is this trying to teach me?" One sees a roadblock. The other sees a detour to something better. The situation is the same, but the difference in mindset determines who moves forward and who stays stuck. Negativity is seductive. It loves to disguise itself as realism, as practicality. But let's be honest, most people who call themselves realists are just people who have given up on believing in greatness. They tell you to be careful, to lower your expectations, to stay within your limits. But the truth is, limits are an illusion. The only real limits are the ones you accept. And every time you entertain negative thoughts, you are reinforcing those limits. Imagine an athlete running a race. They're tired, their legs are burning, but they're close to the finish line. Now imagine if in that moment they started saying to themselves, "I can't do this. This is too hard. I'm not strong enough." The moment those words enter their mind, their body follows. They slow down. They hesitate. They might even stop altogether. But now imagine if instead they say, "One more step. I'm almost there. I was built for this." Suddenly, their body finds another burst of energy. Their legs keep moving. They cross the finish line, not because their body was stronger, but because their mind was. This is life. If you allow negativity to dominate your thoughts, you will quit before you ever reach your potential. But if you train your mind to focus on what is possible, instead of what is difficult, you will push through barriers that once seemed impossible. Negativity is contagious. Spend time with people who constantly complain, and soon you'll find yourself complaining. Surround yourself with people who doubt, and soon you'll start doubting yourself. But positivity is also contagious. If you spend time with people who believe in their dreams, who take action, who uplift and inspire, you will absorb that energy. You will start thinking bigger, moving faster, and reaching higher. Negativity is comfortable, but it is deadly. It feels easier to blame, to criticize, to dwell on what's wrong. But comfort is the enemy of growth. If you want to rise, you must break free from the trap of negativity and step into a mindset that fuels you instead of destroys you. Every time you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, stop. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? If it's hurting you, replace it. Say something different. instead of I can't. Say, I'm learning how, instead of this is impossible. Say, I will find a way. Instead of I'm not good enough. Say, I am growing every day. Your brain believes what you tell it. Tell it something powerful. Your future is being shaped by the mindset you choose today. Do not let negativity rob you of your destiny. Do not allow doubt, fear, or frustration to poison your potential. Wake up every day and make the decision to fuel yourself with the right thoughts, the right words, the right energy. Because the difference between an average life and an extraordinary life is simply this. What are you choosing to focus on? What are you allowing to shape your reality? Poison or fuel? The choice is yours. What you feed your mind determines what you produce in life. Your mind is like a factory, producing whatever raw material you give it. It doesn't ask questions. It doesn't argue. It simply takes what you feed it and turns it into results. If you feed it fear, doubt, and negativity, it will manufacture stress, anxiety, and failure. But if you feed it confidence, faith, and determination, it will produce creativity, strength, and success. Imagine a chef preparing a meal. The quality of the ingredients determines the outcome of the dish. No matter how skilled the chef is, if the ingredients are rotten, the meal will be terrible. In the same way, your mind is constantly cooking up the results of your life based on what you allow into it. If you allow yourself to consume toxic thoughts, destructive self-talk, and limiting beliefs, your life will reflect that. But if you fill your mind with powerful ideas, empowering perspectives, and bold visions, you will see a transformation in everything you do. Think of a computer. If you install a corrupt software program, it doesn't matter how expensive or advanced the computer is, it will malfunction. Your brain is the most powerful processor on the planet, but if you install programs of fear, doubt, and insecurity, you will crash before you ever reach your potential. It's not about how smart or talented you are. It's about what you are feeding your mind. Every day you are exposed to information. Social media, news, conversations, entertainment. These are all inputs shaping your thinking whether you realize it or not. If all you hear is negativity, if all you consume is gossip, if all you focus on is what's going wrong, your mind will start operating in survival mode, constantly reacting to fear and stress. But if you intentionally seek out inspiration, if you surround yourself with people who uplift you, if you focus on solutions instead of problems, your mind will start operating in creation mode, producing ideas, solutions, and breakthroughs. There are people who wake up and the first thing they do is flood their minds with distractions, scrolling endlessly through bad news, negative comments, and useless entertainment. Then they wonder why they feel stuck, unmotivated, and lost. But there are also people who wake up and immediately feed their minds with power. They read something inspiring. They listen to something educational. They remind themselves of their purpose. And as a result, they approach their day with a sense of control, confidence, and clarity. A student who tells themselves, I am not good at this, will struggle not because they lack ability, but because their mind is working against them. But a student who says, I can figure this out, will activate their brain's learning centers, allowing them to grasp even the most difficult concepts. A business owner who constantly thinks, the economy is bad, customers are hard to find, competition is too strong, will become paralyzed with fear and hesitation. But an entrepreneur who tells themselves, there is always a way, I will find opportunities where others see obstacles, will open doors that most people don't even notice. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to succeed despite challenges while others fail despite opportunities? The difference is mindset. Two people can face the exact same situation. One will see it as an excuse to quit, while the other will see it as motivation to push harder. It all comes down to what they have been feeding their minds. If you put garbage into your body, you will feel sluggish, weak, and unhealthy. Your mind works the same way. If you constantly expose yourself to negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, and toxic influences, you will start to feel drained, discouraged, and incapable. But if you make the decision to feed your mind with empowering thoughts, inspiring ideas, and positive influences, you will feel energized, unstoppable, and ready to take on any challenge. People say, "I'll believe it when I see it." But the truth is, you will see it when you believe it. Your mind creates your reality. If you tell yourself that something is impossible, your brain will not even try to look for solutions. But if you tell yourself that there is always a way, your mind will become a magnet for ideas, strategies, and breakthroughs. Look at athletes. They train their bodies, but more importantly, they train their minds. Before they ever win on the field, they have already won in their heads. They visualize success. They speak confidence. They block out distractions. They don't let self-doubt enter their system. They don't feed their minds with fear. They program themselves for greatness. And because of that, they perform at the highest level. The same principle applies in everyday life. If you train your mind for success, you will start seeing success in every area. Your career, your relationships, your health, your goals. But if you allow your mind to be filled with excuses, fears, and negativity, you will remain stuck. What you feed your mind determines what you produce in life. Your thoughts are either working for you or against you. If you want to change your life, start by changing what you allow into your mind. Cut off negative influences. Stop entertaining destructive thoughts and make the choice to fuel your mind with ideas that push you forward. Because the difference between a life of struggle and a life of greatness is the quality of thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. Stay away from negativity. Protect your mental environment. Your mind is your most valuable asset, and yet so many people leave it unguarded. They allow negativity to creep in unnoticed at first, like a tiny crack in a dam. But over time, that crack widens, and before they realize it, the flood of negative thoughts has taken over, drowning their dreams, destroying their confidence, and leaving them powerless. You must protect your mind like a warrior guards a fortress. Because whatever enters it, shapes it. Negativity is not always loud. Sometimes it whispers. It sneaks in through small, seemingly harmless thoughts. I'm not good enough. I don't have what it takes. Maybe success isn't for people like me. It enters through the words of those around you. The friend who always complains, the family member who constantly reminds you of your past failures, the media that feeds you fear, doubt, and discouragement. It disguises itself as realism, as practicality, as caution. But make no mistake, negativity is an assassin, silently killing dreams before they even have the chance to grow. Imagine planting a seed. You dig a hole, place the seed in the soil, and cover it. But instead of watering it and exposing it to sunlight, you pour poison over it every single day. You tell it, you will never grow. You are too weak. The weather is too harsh. The soil is too dry. And then when nothing grows, you say, "See, I knew it wouldn't work." This is exactly what people do to their own potential. They surround themselves with negativity, feeding their minds with doubts and fears, and then wonder why they never see results. You must become the gatekeeper of your mind. Just as you would never allow someone to walk into your home and throw trash all over your floor, you cannot allow negative influences to dump their garbage into your thoughts. If a person only brings complaints, excuses, and problems, limit your exposure to them. If what you watch, read, or listen to only makes you feel smaller, weaker, or more afraid, cut it off. If your environment is constantly draining you, instead of fueling you, change it. Because the truth is, your surroundings are shaping you, whether you realize it or not. Look at the most successful people in the world. They are not immune to negativity, but they are disciplined in how they handle it. They do not waste time with people who tell them what they cannot do. They do not absorb every opinion, every criticism, every doubt. They protect their energy. They carefully choose their circle. They are intentional about what they allow into their minds because they understand that what goes in will determine what comes out. Negativity is like a virus. The more you expose yourself to it, the more it spreads. Spend time with complainers, and soon you will find yourself complaining. Surround yourself with people who focus on problems, and soon problems will be all you see. But positivity is also contagious. When you are around people who dream big, take action, and refuse to accept defeat, that energy will ignite something in you. You will start seeing possibilities where others see obstacles. You will start believing in yourself when others would have given up. Think about a child learning to walk. They fall down again and again, but they do not stop. Why? Because they are surrounded by encouragement. People clap, cheer, and tell them, you can do it. And so they try again and again until they succeed. Now imagine if instead, every time they fell, they heard, see, you're not meant to walk. This is too hard. You will never get it right. That child would stop trying. This is the power of environment. It can either push you forward or pull you down. Some people live in a constant storm of negativity. They wake up to news filled with disasters, spend the day surrounded by people who complain about everything, and go to bed drowning in self-doubt. And then they wonder why they feel stuck, drained, and uninspired. But there are others who make the choice to filter their world. They start their day with gratitude, fuel their mind with empowering words, and surround themselves with people who push them to grow. And because they make that choice, their entire life begins to shift. Your mind is fertile ground. Whatever you plant will grow. If you plant fear, doubt, and negativity, that is what you will harvest. But if you plant confidence, action, and belief, your future will be filled with possibility. It is not about luck. It is about what you allow to take root. There will always be negativity in the world. You cannot control that. But you can control how much of it you allow into your life. You can choose to rise above it. You can choose to create an environment that fuels your potential rather than drains it. Because at the end of the day, success is not just about skill or talent. It is about what you let into your mind and what you refuse to accept. The greatest battle you will ever fight is not against an enemy outside. It is the war within your own mind. The voice that whispers, you can't. You're not good enough. This is impossible, is the only thing standing between you and the life you were meant to live. But today, right now, you have the power to silence that voice. You have the power to wake up, rise up, and take control of your destiny. The world is full of distractions, full of noise trying to convince you that your dreams are too big, that your goals are too far, that your ambitions are beyond your reach. But let me tell you something. Every great achiever, every history maker, every champion heard those same lies. They were told they couldn't do it. They were told to be realistic. They were laughed at, doubted, criticized. But do you know what separated them from the rest? They did not listen. They did not let the words of others define their potential. They woke up every morning and chose to believe in themselves. The strongest force in this world is not physical strength, not wealth, not status. It is the mind that refuses to surrender. The mind that sees obstacles and says, I will find a way. The mind that faces failure and says, this is just a lesson, not the end. The mind that looks at impossible situations and declares, watch me. That is the mind of a winner, a warrior, a leader. When you wake up in the morning, you have a choice. You can let the weight of yesterday hold you down, or you can step into today with fire in your heart and determination in your soul. You can focus on your problems, or you can focus on your possibilities. You can stay stuck in fear, or you can break free and chase your dreams with everything inside you. Do not let fear paralyze you. Fear is nothing but a shadow a creation of your own mind. The moment you stand up to it, the moment you step forward despite it, you will realize that fear was never real to begin with. It was only as powerful as you allowed it to be. You were not born to live in fear. You were born to break barriers, to overcome challenges, to rise higher than even you thought possible. Pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever. The pain of discipline, the pain of hard work, the pain of pushing through when everything in you wants to quit. That pain is the price of success. But the pain of looking back and knowing you could have done more, the pain of realizing you let fear stop you, the pain of wondering what could have been, that is a pain you never want to feel. There will be days when you don't feel like pushing forward, days when quitting feels easier than continuing. But in those moments, remember why you started. Remember the fire that first ignited your dream. Remember that you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more capable than you can even imagine. Success does not belong to the most talented, the most privileged, or the most educated. It belongs to the ones who refuse to give up, the ones who keep going even when no one is watching, the ones who show up day after day with the same hunger, the same determination, the same relentless pursuit of greatness. You have one life, one chance to write your story. Will you let it be a story of hesitation, excuses, and missed opportunities? Or will it be a story of courage, resilience, and victory? Will you stand at the end of your journey knowing you gave it everything you had, or will you look back wishing you had done more? The clock is ticking. Time does not wait for anyone. You do not have the luxury of waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, the perfect opportunity. The only moment you have is now. The only time to act is today. The only chance to change your life is the one you take right now. Rise up. Wake up positive. Fill your mind with belief, with energy, with purpose. Because the future belongs to those who refuse to settle, who refuse to be average, who refuse to accept anything less than greatness. And that greatness, it's already inside you. The question is, will you wake up and claim it?